What's up YouTube, Eastern PA Fishing here. The date is February 25th. We have about a month left till opening day of trout season here in Pennsylvania, which means a lot of creeks in the area are shut down until then. But that does not mean there aren't some unregulated streams that have trout in them that we can go catch today. So today we're gonna head to one of those little creeks. Hopefully we're gonna catch some fish. I hope you guys all like that content. If at any point you do, scroll down below, hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment, let me know why or why you did not like this video. Also, if you're not already subscribed to the Eastern PA Fishing YouTube channel, you should probably go do that now. Eastern PA Fishing here, you know what it is by now. Let's get right to the fishing. Well, we finally made it down to the little creek we were going to be fishing today. Hopefully we're about to smack some trout. It has been above freezing temperatures for the last few days, so the water is up high. That's why I'm using a very bright colored, also unnatural colored lure. Hopefully the unnatural color will draw a little more attention to our bait. Hopefully we're gonna catch some fish. Definitely not the best time of year to fish, and it's definitely not the best time of year to be throwing moving baits. But I think this is gonna be the ticket. We can cover a lot of water, we can fish a lot of different areas, and this is pretty snag proof. So hopefully it's about to happen here. Let's get ourselves a first cast. Well, spot number one was a bust. Like I said, it is not an easy time of year to fish. So we're gonna be covering a lot of water today. We're gonna be fishing here, fishing there, casting in this spot, casting in that spot, hitting every little hole that we can find. Hopefully we're gonna catch some trout today. Fingers crossed, attitude positive. So in case you guys just pan to the fishing portion of the video and don't really listen to the intro, every single time I post one of these videos where I'm out catching trout this time of year, everyone's always like, oh man, you can't be doing that, the creeks are closed. This is an unregulated trout stream. They do not stock this creek. They haven't stocked this creek since probably back in the 80s. This is a catch and release only creek, and the fish that have been stocked since back then have become wild and flourished in this area. So that's how I'm catching these fish today. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm not, you know, catching stocked fish that are supposed to be for opening day. Just keep it cool, everybody. Pay attention to those intros. Out of the creek for just a little bit. This portion of the creek is actually super shallow. Never really had any luck when I've fished it in the past. But one thing I want to note is that there are footprints everywhere. Some of them actually going down to the water, which means there probably have been some people fishing this not too long ago. So I'm assuming these fish have been pressured a little bit, maybe not too much. I don't think too many people fish this creek, at least not this portion of it. So we're just heading up to some deeper holes now. Hopefully we will find some trout there. Stay tuned. It's like a good stretch of the creek. See if we can get a bite. Nice little rapids over there. We're gonna fish the still water first. Alrighty, this is a nice deep hole. I had some luck here before. Hopefully we can make that magic happen again. There's gotta be some trout hanging out here. One of them is gonna bite the spinner. Yep, one did. There we go, called it. Let me land them. Wet our hands. Always make sure you protect these wild fish. One of the reasons why these fish are here is because it's catch and release only. A lot of people take care of these fish. Always be very gentle when unhooking a fish. He had all three prongs in his mouth, but look at that. Still good to go. Look at the colors on him. Get him in the sun a little bit. Beautiful wild brown trout. Let's set him free. Oop, he took downstream. Not the greatest release, but hey, got the first one of the day. See if anything else is hanging around. See a couple gnarly snags out there. Nothing else is coming out to play. That's what's up though. Got the action we were looking for. When you're fishing for wild trout, it's not about coming out here and catching a billion of them. You know, one fish makes it a great day. These fish are hard to catch. I mean, the catch and release regulations, and also the fact that, you know, these fish are wild. These aren't dumb stocked fish that, you know, have been living in a swimming pool their entire life. These fish have been here their entire life, and they plan on staying here their entire life. Hence the reason I am using a 6-foot long fluorocarbon leader. I want to make sure the fish don't see my line. Also want to make sure the fish bite the lure. You'd be surprised. The difference between monofilament and fluorocarbon line is night and day when it comes to trout fishing. Here's another nice little pool. See if we can get something out of here. Nice big hole. Pretty much has a little bit of everything. Probably looked like one of the better ones too, but nothing here. At least nothing eating. let's keep moving. Got a lot of water to cover today. Hopefully we're gonna catch more than just one. I have a feeling we're going to, so stay tuned. Three casts, and then I keep on moving. That's usually about how many casts I spend at a spot. You know, 3 casts is enough to tell me whether or not the fish are gonna bite on what I'm throwing most of the time. So this is actually only the second time I've ever been to this part of the creek. I came here sometime in the fall. I think it's really neat to check out the changes in the creek, see what's happening at different times of year, scope out the best spots when you can, when all the vegetation is dead during the winter. I have a pretty bad habit of repeating myself, but if you are watching this video right now and you're not already subscribed to the Eastern PA Fishing YouTube channel and you like dope regular fishing content, maybe you should scroll down below and consider hitting that subscribe button. Well, nothing in that dope spot either. What's going on? Oh, snap. One of the things you want to look for when you're fishing for trout is bends in the creek. A bend in any creek will tell you that that part of the creek is very old. It's been there for a very long time. There's a lot of erosion to make that bend. The water there is usually a little deeper, and also there's usually fish hanging out there. No follows from that hole either. I don't know how much further we're gonna go downstream. I think we're coming up on the spot where I turned around last time I was here. So we're gonna check out as many holes as we can before we head back up to where we parked up and start heading upstream. I believe the upstream portion of this creek is a little better, but it does run into some private property after a while. So I actually can't go too far on that either. So we're gonna hit up spots here, spots there. Hopefully catch some more browns. This looks like a good spot. It's not an easy one to fish. Yeah, there's got to be some trout in this hole for sure. Super deep on the other side. We got a root system. We have a couple laydowns. Everything that a trout is really looking for. Perfect spot to catch one, but looks like it's not going to happen from there today. Let's keep trekking. Oh man, that was a nice hit right away. Oh, dang. Oh, there he is. He came back. It's a nice brown. Stay on, baby. Second fish of the day if I can land him. Get down here at the water. Oh, he came off. Oh, man. Oh. Dang it. Well, he ain't gonna come back. Oh, an even bigger one did. That's a nice brown. Stay on there, baby. Please don't come off. Oh man, that's a nice fish for this creek. Heck yeah. Gotta get some hands on him this time. Don't come off. Oh yeah, baby. There we go. Beautiful brown. Look at the size. I'm surprised one came to bite after that. I missed one, had another one on. I'm very surprised this guy came back. That's a real nice fish for this creek. Beautiful colors. Not gonna keep him out of the water too long. Just got to get him to open up his mouth so I can get that one little treble out. Reverse the hook. Always be delicate in handling these fish. That's a real beauty right there. Let's get him back. Thank you, my friend. 2 fish in the bag. Let's give this spot another cast. They might be stacked up here for whatever reason. Nope, no more takers after that brownie. Don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little bridge over there with a mailbox. So hopefully we are not on someone's private property. We're gonna head back upstream now, hit some of the holes that were juicy on the way back, and then we're gonna head upstream from where we parked up. Hopefully we can catch some more fish. 2 fish for this time of year is actually a pretty good haul. So I am not complaining at all. Let's keep fishing. Back to this hole for a couple casts. This is where we caught the first trout. I'm assuming that there's probably still some more here. There we go. It's a decent one. Number 3 if we can land him. Woo. There we go. There is another beautiful wild brown. Number 3 for the day. Very gentle when unhooking the fish. That is a beautiful brown. Look at that guy. Let's get him back. There he goes. Number 3 for the day. A couple more casts here, and we're gonna keep moving. We are back to where we started today's adventure. I'm gonna do a couple casts here. Usually a whole bunch of trout hang out in this little area right after this bridge. And then I'm gonna see if I can actually cross. The water is up high because of all the snow melt. Last time I was here, it was crystal clear and the water was just about up to my GoPro. So it's very questionable whether or not I'm actually gonna be able to continue today's adventure. Fingers crossed that we can. Doesn't seem like anything's gonna bite from here. Well, all right then. Guess it's time for the moment of truth. Am I gonna be able to cross or am I gonna get soaking wet? It's kind of sketchy, guys. Really do not want to get soaking wet. This literally just might be too sketchy. I think it's too deep here. Might see if I can cross the street. Huh. I don't know, nothing about this idea seems great. Gotta climb this hill, get up to the road up there, try to run across without getting smacked. Ay, ay, ay. Well, everybody, as you guys can see, we are back in the Jeep. Unfortunately, the water at that bridge was just way too deep for me to cross, and going over the road just really wasn't an option. It's a very busy road, and the chances of me getting hit were very high. So we are back at the Jeep. That's gonna wrap it up for this episode here today. Winter fishing at its finest. It was definitely a challenging day, as all winter fishing usually is. Fish just usually don't want to bite this time of year, but we managed to catch 3 beautiful wild brown trout, which is actually a great haul for winter. So I hope you guys all liked the content. If at any point you did, scroll down below, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not already subscribed to the Eastern PA Fishing YouTube channel, do that too. Eastern PA Fishing here, you know what it is by now. Till next time, guys, stay safe, stay tuned, and stay fishy.